Well, good to see you here because I know how busy you are.
Yes.
Because you have the ladies' Litera-tea coming up on Sunday.
Yes, this Sunday, the 3rd of November.
Yeah,
yes.
second one for the year. And
it's the second
tickets
one.
selling fast, I guess.
Yes, they are. Ticket sales have really picked up. From 1 o'clock to 5:30, it's at the Ray Friedman Arts Centre at Epsom Girls Grammar School, which is on the corner of Gillies Avenue and Silver Road in Epsom. Just
Lovely
in case
venue.
people want to know, it's a gorgeous venue. And of course, we stop in the middle. We line up 11 authors, and there's just a few of them here. And we stop. They're all New Zealand women with new books out this year. And we stop in the middle and have this totally divine and decadent afternoon tea. Yes. A lot of people just come for the cakes, I'm sure.
For the cakes and the sandies, yes.
But the lineup is stunning. I mean, we have 2 cooks. We always include foodie books, and we always put a foodie author on right before the afternoon tea.
Right,
so
to get everyone salivating.
Absolutely. Yes. Kim Evans from Little and Friday, the famous cafe, with a gorgeous new book called Celebrations.
Because this is her second, I think.
It's her second book, and it's food for those special occasions. Absolutely beautiful book. And then also Alexa Johnson, who is a great raconteur. She tells very funny food stories. She's really entertaining. Yeah. And her new one, she's famous for Ladies a Plate. Right. And her new one is Ladies a Plate Jams and Preserves. Oh, right. So what I've said about her is she gets in a very sticky mess, and she's very funny. Some politics. So Myri Ledbetter, who is been working as a peace activist for decades and decades.
As long as I can remember, it's such a long time.
Wonderful, and this is a marvellous book, Peace, Power and Politics, How New Zealand Became Nuclear Free. Then we have Leanne Yar, who's an interior designer who also happens to be a pilot. In her professional career, she is both an interior designer and a pilot, and she is flying a jet plane into Auckland as part of her job, arriving at Auckland Airport on Sunday morning and coming straight to the Ladies' Literati to talk about New Zealand interior style.
How on earth does she have time to do both of those things?
She's got children as well.
And children as well, yes.
Wonderful. Poetry, the wonderful Selina Tusitala Marsh, who just is the most marvellous Pacific Island poet, who just performs like she makes your heart stop just listening to her. And gorgeous Linley Dodd. This book by Finlay MacDonald, produced by Penguin Books, is the most magnificent tribute to Linley Dodd. Linley herself will be there talking about her career as the creator, obviously, of Harry McCleary, but also My Cat Likes to Hide in Boxes and The Nickel Tree. And this is a beautiful book.
It just looks gorgeous.
Looking forward to hearing
illustrations.
It's beautifully illustrated, a gorgeous book. There are 3 novelists. I haven't got all of their books here, but one of them coming up from Wellington is the wonderful Elizabeth Knox, very quirky. She's got 2 books out this year, a teenage novel, Mortal Fire, and this one called Wake, which is a horror
I know, I've read it. I couldn't put it down. It's the most amazing sort of read. It is.
It really is horror. It's almost sort of zombie horror at the beginning. I've only read the beginning of it so far.
Stephen King, but set in northern South Island.
Yes, set near Nelson.
Gripping read. Yes.
Yeah, I found it
too. Well.
Yes, and like the tension is incredible. You think, my goodness, this is horrific, but I can't put it down.
Yeah.
And then we've mentioned Linley Dodd with the children's books, but we also have Christine Fernyhough coming, of course, with her marvellous high country station down south.
Yeah, and also one of the founders of Books and Homes with Alan Duff, was she not?
And she's going to talk about books and homes, and she's a wonderful philanthropist, does incredible work, but she's also written a couple of marvellous kids' books about Castle Hill, and this one in particular is Phyllis the Farm Truck, and I just have to read you this tiny bit, because Phyllis arrives all glistening and pristine and gold and fluttering her eyelashes, and everybody down on the farm, particularly all the sheep and cows and the dogs, say, oh, she's a townie, she'll never make it. And of course the whole book is a metaphor for Chrissy Fernyhough herself, who's a wonderful woman. On Monday, we were mustering the sheep on Porter's Ridge when Phyllis slipped in cow poo as she came down from the bridge. Never mind, said Phyllis, who was now a stinky brown. Worse things than dents can happen. Now let's get these sheep back down. Yeah. So it's, I mean, it's just lovely language and hilarious illustrations. Yes. So
isn't it terrific that at a time when people keep on saying publishing's in trouble, the book trade doesn't know where it's going, that this wonderful spread and more is available in New Zealand just before Christmas, and you've got all of these authors coming in to enlighten and delight an audience.
And women writers in New Zealand are so creative and just original and producing wonderful, wonderful books. So we line them all up and we serve them up with cakes. And
and there are publishers too who are producing, some of these really beautiful books, you know, such high production values.
Oh, I think
as
the
good as
standard
anything in the world.
absolutely, the standard of New
Yes.
Zealand publishing is magnificent,
Yeah.
absolutely world class. And of course, Eleanor Catton has just proved that. She was
Indeed.
actually going to be in the Ladies Litera-tea, but of course she's very busy overseas as the
Yes.
Booker Prize winner. But it doesn't matter; we have a stunning lineup anyway.
Yeah, and I guess people can still get tickets from the bookshop or from on your website as well?
Yes, or just phone us up at the bookshop, or come to the door on the day.
Great
But
way to
maybe
spend an afternoon.
check that we've got tickets left.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Carole.
Thank
Great to
you.
see you.